So why would I play with this shit? It was time when I pray for this shit, so I gotta go get it. Gotta stand tall as attacking the wall. I ain't coming up short, I don't fuck with no midgets. Straight out the coast, I just landed in Cali. This ain't Minnesota, don't want a ticket. God with the flow, break it down like the vision. Was sick of them saying that I can't and I did. But shit, I wouldn't change if I had to go watch. I gave this shit everything that I got. I know they watching, so I gotta watch. R.I.P. Penny just save me a spot. Watch how your nephew go turn up a notch. Time get the ticket, don't look at the clock. Flow like a boat, hit and lick on the yacht. I was born with the Raven when busting the rock. I don't be bragging and shit, but it feel like a championship after so many miles. I'm about to damage this shit, they gon' wonder what happened to this, ain't no turning around. What's up with that static shit, we about to get active and it ain't no turning me down. Not with that arrogant shit, but it's hard to be humble when coming from my side of town. I was stuck in the rain and shit. You said you'll never change the shit. I was always to blame and shit. Don't know how to explain the shit. I've been going insane with this. They say I ain't the same with this. Had to put a little pain in this. I'ma fuck up the game with this. Cut me up, they been feeding for more of me. Gotta turn up them people who notice me. Nigga tripping, must think get some hold of me. Fuck a vibe, I go off what you showed me. Threw me under the bus, that was loaded me. Could've been a professor like Ogilvy. I was stuck in that freezer with no degrees. Gotta show 'em till it ain't no more to see. Hey, ain't know I'm a heavyweight. I say, R.I.P. Nate, I'm a regulate. Let you know why I'm setting the record straight. Can you picture me praying for better days? Kicking dough cause we ain't had no better ways. Rock for rock on the block for 11 days. See a dollar and won't even hesitate. Keep it gangsta all over my resume. Now before I go in, won't you let us spray? Wear a plate, I'ma eat like I never ate. Smoking Texas gon' help when I meditate. I can't fuck with the fake, had to separate. Had to get to a bag and then replicate. I'm the bomb, ain't been trying to detonate. Nigga playing this bitch, I'ma catch a case. On the waist, on the place where the weapon stay. You gon' make it, my nigga, just hold on. Pop a chicken, then I get my roll on. Got it hot in this bitch like the stove on. Had the silence to Nina, her nose long. See, I made a way when I didn't have a chance. You ever step but don't know how to dance. Knowing this wasn't even part of the plan. But that type of shit come with being a man. Let me know if we got us a problem here. It wasn't number respect when I got in here. Nigga blink the wrong way and get shot in here. Go and cut out the heater, it's hot in here. Who is you? I won't even acknowledge him. When you deep in that water, you gotta swim. Put it out on the line with my mama now. Then went back to the block for a scholarship. I was stuck in the rain and shit. You say you'll never change the shit. I was always to blame and shit. Don't know how to explain the shit. I've been going insane with this. They say I ain't the same with this. Had to put a little pain in this. I'ma fuck up the game with this. Cut me up, they been feeding for more of me. Gotta turn up them people who notice me. Nigga tripping, must think get some hold of me. Fuck a vibe, I go off what you showed me. Threw me under the bus, that was loaded me. Could've been a professor like Ogilvy. I was stuck in that freezer with no degrees. Gotta storm till it ain't no more to see. Hey. I was coasting. Remember when I used to be the brokest? I was hopeless. And going through it there, never noticed. Now I'm focused. Won't stop until my pockets on the smokers had to show it. The deepest in that freezer on the coldest, what you saying? My mama know I'm G, but that was not part of the plan. Nobody showed me shit, I taught myself to be a man. Gotta watch them cause I know they watching me like I'm the man. Now I'm the man. Can't get a sequel, losing people, this shit driving me insane. I done hit so many funerals, now I'm numb to the pain. Had to cut out my big cutter, he ain't won't go with the grace. Can't no niggas tell me nothing, you know how far that I done came. Come from Texas, this a blessing, smoking, choking like a train. Been the G since I was born, in 2020 I remain. I can't let nobody play me, so I keep one in the frame. Must be kin to Robert or that's how quick these niggas change. Situations I'm to blame. Hold up, hey, let me explain. About to go and hit a lick, I'm crashing now behind the stage. On my way straight out the gutter, know this shit won't be the same. Had to do this for my babies, know I owe them everything. I was coasting. Remember when I used to be the brokest, I was hopeless. And going through it there, I never noticed, now I'm focused. Won't stop until my pockets on the smokers, had to show it. The deepest in that freezer, I'm the coldest, what you saying? My mama know I'm T, but that was not part of the plan. Nobody showed me shit, I told myself to be a man. Gotta watch them cause I know they watching me like I'm the man. Now I'm the man, hey, I'm talking about rags and riches. You ain't good when I had the feelings. I put that in the glass and hit it. I'm about to get dressed with it. Walk a little, let me know if you ready. Don't fuck with little bro here and tell it. I got more country grammar than Nelly. Hit it lick and we poppin' confetti. I was young when I started to roar. Take them back trapping out the garage. Niggas hustling backwards and hard. Don't believe everything on my rods. Tell me why you can't keep it a wreck. We gon' ride till we get a flex. Holla at me, you know where I'm at. No reward in the hook, gotta play. I'm just trying to wake up with some racks. Under pressure, I know he a wreck. Get that pipe and I put it on wax. I don't answer this, send me a face. I gave him one of a kind. But where you can go out and find. Let me know I'm a down for mine. I ain't trip, but was time to try. I was coasting. Remember when I used to be the brokest, I was hopeless. And going through it then, never nothing, now I'm focused. Won't stop until my pockets on the floor and then the stores. The difference in that prison, I'm the coldest, what you saying? My mama know I'm T, but they were not part of the plan. Nobody showed me shit, I told myself to be a man. Gotta watch them cause I know they watching me like I'm the man. Now I'm the man. Four seconds left. I got the shot, I gotta take it. My pockets was slim, but my nigga was hella faded. Do this shit right, and you gon' be somebody's favorite. Apologies, you can save it, and if it's fake, I embraced it. Look at mama, I made it. The child, he ain't nothing to play with. Smoking, watching surveillance, you know it's wild on the pavement. Niggas wild, but
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, I know you like the long ball. Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, I'm here for the show, Boog. Looks like he's been hitting off a tee lately. Anytime you have this kind of a streak, it not only elevates your team's confidence, but forces the opposition to game plan around you.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Garrett Cole. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Kyle Stowers, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Cole, multi-time All-Star, more than 100 career wins on the mound, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Nick Kurtz.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
And here is Wilyer Abreu. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 down, nobody on. Sliced hard, but foul. The 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Arthur Meadows.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air to left center. Jones gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. We go to the bottom of the 1st. And on the hill, Brandon Sproat. What do you have on him?
This guy's pitched in several different roles. He started, he's done long relief. It'll be interesting today to see how they use him. I think you have to go hitter to hitter, inning to inning. And if he's having success, you let him go as long as he possibly can.
Ernie Clement digging in for the Rockies, singing he's never finished a season with more stolen bases in his entire career.
Yes.
Up the middle, and a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Towards first, over to second for 1. To first,
You're in.
play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Up.
On the ground, right side. And it gets by him.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Polanco hanging in there. Just missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Line drive, and it gets down for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. This is J.J. Bleday. Went deep in the ball game last night. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Late swing, foul to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series.
That's the ball. Got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. Man at second. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Gary Sanchez hits one out. His 13th home run of the season, and they add on. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bill. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Next for Colorado, Spencer Jones. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Saving second, and that was not close. Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 4, the Rays nothing. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here at Coors Field, new inning getting started.
Early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least 1 inning before you know it, you'll be tied up. He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
This one backs to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. A solo shot, and they inch closer. It's 4-1.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Comes up empty.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right side, hard hit. Clement over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now, number 4. The 0-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's
in the dirt. Throws it away. And now a man into scoring position. Smoked on the ground a second. Clement over to first. And that is the inning. Rays with a solo shot to trim the lead. It's now 4-1. Back here in Denver, bottom half of inning number 2. Reese Hines digging in for the Rockies. That one ran inside, almost got him.
That's the ball.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And
No,
another ball.
that's the ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two. That's inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Next for the Rockies, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Runner takes off. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
inside.
Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Man at second.
That's a ball.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Here's a 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
No homers yet for the guy who's been launching them daily. Every at bat is an appointment viewing at this point.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
This one in the air, center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And for now, the home run streak takes a pause. A lot of game left, though.
Up next for the Rockies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Inside move to second.
No, he's
Hines
safe.
back on a dive. Runners on the move. Pitch misses.
No, he's safe.
Too late. Safe. Double steal.
I think he's surprised everybody in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Two on, 1 out.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Ripped into the gap, and both runs could score. One run across, another comes in to score. And the lead is up to 5. A 2-run double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brandon Sproat won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Now on the mound for the Rays, D.L. Hall.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. We played 2 full. You're watching Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us, the money and everything.
And first offering is fouled off. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
1 out, runner at second. Wilyer Abreu next to hit for the Rays.
Strike one.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Swings through it for the K. That K is his third of the game.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
This one in the dirt, not in time. He's safe. Kurtz up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The Rays strand just the one. They trail it 6-1. Back here at Coors Field. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. He swings and fouls one off.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the mark. 2-2.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
1 away.
Up next for the Rockies, Sanchez.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 7-1.
He wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished him.
Well, Singy, you know I'm a member of the Nerd Herd, and these are the moments I really appreciate StatCast the most. We need to know how far that one flew.
Well, I'll tell you, over 500 feet, Boog, and that's just insane. And I know we're seeing more and more power in today's game, but we just almost never see someone hitting that far. It's crazy, and it's just an unforgettable swing of the bat.
Next to hit, Spencer Jones. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground to short. Throw to first is in time.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third.
Ball.
Next offering is downstairs. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. The Rockies tack on another with this one. It's 7-1. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Connor Kaiser. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Sajazi in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind.
The 1-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Fastball for a strike.
No!
And now it's 1-2. To the right side, Clement sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Tampa. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
But I dream, it's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see, had a vision, had a dream, eyes wide open.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
That's the ball.
Swings through that one for strike two. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab on the run. One down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me out. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
This one in the air, center field. Meadows ranging back. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Jose.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. D.L. Hall. Righty reliever out of the pen, Edgardo Henriquez.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Ramirez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Into center. Meadows, long run. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Rockies 7, the Rays 1. Back here in Denver, and now the catcher for the Rays, Garrett Stubbs. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jones on his way over, and there's one down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
In there for strike one.
Ball one.
And a big swing and a miss. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Oh. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Whoa. Here we go.
Swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. It's the Rockies 7, the Rays 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bankrolling. I'm my own penny. I've been on 10 and I the whole team and all of that way. You know it's on me. You know I got goals. You know what I see. Have all of that gold, a necklace around me. You say it's light work, my God, we gon' see. Just said I'm on 10. Just count it on me.
All these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And another ball. This one in the air, center field. Then there's one down.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman,
He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long, and the radar gun is lighting right up.
Hey!
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go by.
The Rockies up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air, left side. Stowers drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Chris, it seems like more and more pitchers are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well, from mechanics, from biomechanics. These pitchers are paying attention. They're trying to get better, and they're trying to get an edge.
Bleday in the box again, takes a strike. Location as well with the velocity. So many of these hard throwers are working up in the zone, at least in part, to combat the launch angle swing, right?
Yeah, and if you're effective with that pitch where you can throw it at the top of the zone as a strike that can be called, now you can start to elevate and try to get that swing and miss with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Rockies,
Gary Sanchez at the plate. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering is fouled back. Bleday, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Bounce towards the hole at short. On to first, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Colorado, and they're on top 7-1. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu.
right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
A little bit high, maybe. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Nope, that's away. Ball, low.
2-1 now. Way out front for strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Parker Meadows.
Gets the call. 0-1. There's a strike.
That hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Kaiser at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Bleday on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. It's the Rockies 7, the Rays 1. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brusdar Graterol.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ball.
fires. That
That's
went
the ball.
outside. 3 balls and a strike. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Left field. Stowers going back. Hauls it in. 1 away. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Deal 1. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 2 down. Base is empty. Reese Hines digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ball 2.
And that's outside. Ball 3.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And ball 4 to a board. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
A lot of game left, but still searching for his first tater booth. Hope we're not giving off bad vibes from the booth that end his homer streak.
And a foul ball. He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run shot. His 72nd home run of the season. And they boost their lead. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made it pay.
Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks like... So they turn to their closer, Josh Hader.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for the stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Schwarber wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Two down, nobody It's 0-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now 10-1. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, saying in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Polanco steps on the bag. One pitch and one out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That one a little bit high. Ball one. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Miller to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Two out, space is empty, and the batter will be the shortstop. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wear?
Nah, it would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Got it. That ends the frame. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here in Coors Field, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
This one in the air, center field. Sajazi should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rockies, left fielder, Jason Duarte.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes the defender is there to make a play.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rockies are down quietly, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. Back here in Denver, and stepping in for the Rays, Garrett Stubbs. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Cole still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
One up, one down. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Cole is done in this one. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Anthony Banda.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And first offering is fouled off. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now.
No, really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Outside with a breaking ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 down, nobody on. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Breaking ball misses down and away. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. It's the Rockies 10, the Rays 1. Back here at Coors Field, on to the bottom of the 8th, Spencer Jones getting ready to hit.
That's the ball.
Here's a 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 3.
The Rockies up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One, 2 now.
Ball.
Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And first offering is fouled off. drilled out towards left center field. That's back. On his toes, pulls it back over the wall. So they make short work of him there. Through 8 full, Colorado's out in front, 10-1. Last chance for the Rays coming up. Back. In Denver, and stepping in for the Rays, Wilyer Abreu. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
2-2. Jackknifes out of the way. Set down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That's a slider for a strike. Next offering upstairs. And that skips into dirt. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. This one in the air, right field. Snags it on the run. Well, there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Last chance for the Rays. Connor Kaiser next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd homer of the night, and they cut into the deficit.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
Huh.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. In the air, left field. And that gets down in the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Thomas Sajazi, 1 for 3. Manager out of the dugout. So they turn things over to the righty, Anthony Bender.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with the 6th win in a row, all of of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
You